short video of Hallstatt. I am out here in beautiful Waiheke in the background in Hawaii and Oahu, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I did want to talk about a little bit more about Hallstatt. So I had not planned on going there originally, but it was highly recommended from my friend. And in my search of places to go to in Austria, it's definitely listed as a beautiful place to go to escape the city. And I went there from Salzburg, so it's a short, probably 1 or 2 hour trip, but then we stopped by and kind of took our time on the way over there. So it's a drivable distance from Salzburg if you find yourself in that area, but definitely visit Hallstatt while you are there. It is a beautiful city in the upper state of Austria, and it is beautiful for its lake, the Hallstatt Sea, the lake over there, and the mountains and the scenery. And it definitely depicts a lot of images of Austria that I've kind of grown and I've seen and observed in books and in reading about Austria in terms of going there in the future. So I do want to provide you some tips in the event that you find yourself in Hallstatt. And yeah, let's take it from there, and I really hope that you visit. So tip number 1, first and foremost, getting there. So we drove there from Salzburg, like I mentioned before, but there's plenty of other ways to get there. There's buses, there's a train system to get there, and so there's really no excuse to get there. If you do have the time, it is a distance to get there, and so check your time schedules. If you have a day, multiple days, it does take some time, but you know, for me, I'm used to driving, and so we were able to see a lot more, go off the beaten path if you're able to drive over there. But definitely get there. Plenty of transportation options while you go there. The city is it's fairly sizable, so you can walk around, explore as much as you can. A lot of beautiful historical architecture, so walk around while you're over there. There's also a tram system, which I'll talk about later in one of my tips, but small, walkable city and easy to get to, so definitely add it to your list. Right, so tip number 2 is get on Hallstatt Lake. So it's called Hallstatter Sea. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing these correctly, but it is beautiful. It is picturesque. When you do go out there, when I was out there, it was cloudy and there were these clouds lingering along the mountains, but it just made it even more beautiful. I'm sure on a nice clear day it would be spectacular in its own way within itself, but nonetheless, get out there, get on the lake. There's a ton of boat cruises, and you know, the area has just these beautiful picturesque mountains and the green. I can't explain this alpine emerald green, but it is, you know, it's just fresh water and serene, quiet, peaceful, very minimal waves. And so definitely when you go out there, find your way out there. I wish I could kayak out there. I wish I could just spend my time and take my time out there on the water, and it's a beautiful place to be and just to be around those type of surroundings. So check it out, get in the water while you're out there, and have a good time. Tip number 3. So there's a reason why Hallstatt was named a World UNESCO Heritage Site back in 1997, and there's the beauty of it is just unexplainable. So when you do go over there, I definitely recommend you check out the World Heritage Skywalk, which is pretty much you take this tram that goes up the mountain to go to this beautiful view, and it kind of explains some of the history of the area. Hallstatt does have a history of having salt and having salt mines, and so there are some caves around the area, but when you do go up there, there's this view which overlooks the whole vista, and you can definitely take your time over there. There's chairs, seats, there's a restaurant up there which was closed unfortunately, but you could just enjoy it, take it in and enjoy the view. But you go over there and you kind of see why you came there in the first place and took all that time to actually get there, just because it's so serene and scenic, and it's unlike any other place I think I've ever been to. And so I know there's plenty of lakes, plenty of other places to check out in Austria, but it's just kind of beautiful within its own right. And to be able to easily get on a tram and go up to a really high point is something rare and not often available in all the places in Austria. So go there, go on the train, and check out this beautiful view, the World Heritage Skywalk. Alright, my last tip, and tip number 4, is to take plenty of pictures. So Hallstatt is a highly Instagrammable city, and you could definitely see why. There's this view of, I apologize if I get this wrong, but it's a church or a bell tower, and just having the lake and the mountains in the background, I think it pretty much just summarizes all the images of Austria that one may think of. And I've seen it all the time. I see it pop up in my computer, and and I can't believe I actually had the opportunity to go over there, and definitely able to walk around as much as I could. So definitely, there's so much beautiful architecture to see around there. It's a small town, and definitely if you go over there, you'll see the images of Austria that you probably have seen or have read about, and it definitely completes the experience. So take plenty of pictures while you're there, and I'm sure you will already. Last tip for you is to stay more than one day. For us, we were pretty much rushing from Austria. We were there, spent the day there, and came back to Austria. So I went from Salzburg, got to Hallstatt, then back to Salzburg. And so if I could do it again, I would definitely just take my time, spend a night, spend two, and just relax and take it easy. It's very slow. It's very slow paced and small town. And I did see some people as we were walking, like they were coming out of houses. I'm sure there's probably Airbnb or rentals or small hotels or hostels. And so if I had to do it again, I will do it again. I would stay overnight, and I recommend that you stay over there, just because one day just isn't enough, and you can definitely do more and probably have a sense of relaxation from the whole experience. So that is it for Hallstatt. I hope you go visit it. Beautiful, beautiful town in the heart of Austria, and it is just an amazing place to check out. Okay, bye guys, take care.